nung đó sở sự chẳng chân ở cha tờ được bây giờ nhiệt chỉ mong nhóc thông bờ khó chờ sẽ được bao hay cho bé mỗi gì mong nhớ đồ họ sẵn bên Minnesota lúc bây giờ lần và ở lúc trẻ cũng nhẹ trâu tụi mình nhiều thêm lần nhiệt tàu một bự đồ trẻ khó mò lợ khi đó bây giờ nhiệt chỉ sẽ được bao để ta sẽ nó bé tụi mình nhiều tàu ta sẽ nâng lợ chừng chúa ý cho chừng bự đồ trẻ khó mò bé chỉ tàu bao thì dùng đi cha nung nó vậy ít khó xó và tụi chữ rõ tụi trong miệng là tụi mày giờ nhớ là họ sẵn phò thiên rọ trâu cùng họ cố ý sân thiên rọ trâu chế nơi xử lý tàu tự suốt khiเราnhận được gì bé sân hạt địa tòn đây nó yêu lấy chán gì.
Today's schedule will have the mayor to speak and to thank everyone being here. So we'll have the father of the family to speak, and we also have the family will be speaking. So I'll let the mayor to say a few words. Here.
There are things that you just can't put words to. Chang and I walked through and visited his family in the hospital a couple of nights ago. And it's the tragedy that this fire represents for our community, the tragedy that losing these children represents isn't just a tragedy for one family. It isn't just a tragedy for you, Pa Chang. It isn't just a tragedy for our Hmong community here in St. Paul. It's a tragedy for our entire community.
Neng Xiong,
Pause. This, you've endured all of our worst nightmares. And one of the things in all of that trauma and horror that really stood out to me was the strength of a family that's rallied together, a strength of a community that's rallied together. And one of the things that I always love and appreciate about this city is the way in which anytime something ugly happens in our community, the beauty of our love, the beauty of our cohesion, the beauty of our knowledge that we're in this together ends up shining really strongly. And so, you know, we've spent some time together. And it's not the first time because we've known each other before that. But I challenged our family members in the hospital the other night to double down on our ability to support one another, to double down on our ability to be there for one another, to double down on our ability to check in and make sure that each other's all right. And in the same way, I'm going to be issuing that same challenge to our community. To everybody sitting at home looking at this news story saying, oh, that's a horrible thing to happen for the new year. That's a horrible thing to happen over the holidays. My challenges don't just stop there. This is a family in our community that needs our help, and I'm looking forward to seeing our community step forward. There's a GoFundMe up to help cover the cost of expenses that the family is incurring. And I encourage everyone to participate in that. I want to thank the staff at Gillette Children's Hospital. There are absolute angels in those spaces who have been working to care for Pa Chang's family, for Pa Chang's children. I want to just say thank you to them. I certainly want to say thank you to the men and women of the St. Paul Fire Department. It becomes cliche because people say it a lot, but the truth really is that the men and women of our fire department and police department are the ones who run in to a situation to help us while everyone else is running out. And to you and to the family and to the organization that's hosting us here today, I want to say thank you for being our host here today. But more importantly, I pray and hope that we as a community use this as an opportunity to show what the power of community can be in a moment as horrific and horrible as this. So thank you for allowing me to share this space. I'm so sorry for our losses, for your losses, and all of our losses that we feel as well. We talked about this, I don't know that folks know, your wife interned in my office a couple of years ago, and we were pulling up pictures from that summer, and we were pulling up pictures of me holding your children, and the good time that we had that summer, and the juxtaposition between the fun, the livelihood, the vibrancy that we were able to enjoy during the course of that internship, and the heartbreak that we felt walking through the hospital together was really remarkable. Your strength. I went home and told Sakina that I wasn't sure how you were standing up in that moment. I wasn't sure how you were able to breathe in that moment, let alone re-encourage me as I was struggling to find the words and to find just the ability to walk into the next room. And so God bless you. God bless this family. God bless this community. God bless our entire city. Thank you.
Well, at this time, we would like Mr. Vang, and whatever he can share with the press and the family, the community, we would like him to update whatever he felt comfortable to share with everyone.
Thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everyone that at home, seeing my story, helping me out, praying for me, showing support. I really believe, your prayer, the encouragement, however you feel. I know that as a parent, I believe, that you all know the feeling when your child's sick, your child's burned. So I really thank you for helping, praying for me, supporting me. Me and my daughter, before it happened, we had a good time. I told her that we could go sled. Even though there's not snow outside, but I had it was pushing out a little bit. In the afternoon, we had a good time. And I didn't know that till now. After a good moment, it will become like this. So I really appreciate everyone showing support for me. Especially, from the community, from my parents, from my coworker, friends, and all around the community. They become support. Or your donation, I read every single notes, and I really appreciate it. That you guys show a lot of care for me. So I really want that every single family in the house. I know that when I went to school, we practiced fire drill at school, but at home, our parents, they don't have any education on that, so we never really practiced at home. So I highly encourage every single family, at least a quarter or a semester, to start practice fire drill at home, especially in the middle of the night. And at least, teach your kids, if that's just a drill practice at home, learn how to call 911, asking for help, and show them how to escape if there's fire in front of the door that they can escape. Learn how to show your kids the way out. And I don't want any family or the community to face the same conditions as my family. So I really encourage everyone to start practicing on that. I know not a lot of families doing it. So moving forward, I hope that everyone can start practice so that I never see any news on TV or social media that your family has the same condition as my family. So thank you everyone for being here and support me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Zong Bang, and I'm an aunt to the father. And on behalf of the family, thank you for taking your time to be here this morning. Thank you to the media for coming to cover and share our loss with the world. Thank you to the 18 Clan Council of Minnesota for allowing us to utilize your office for this gathering this morning. Thank you to the community for your love and support that you have shown to the family. And thank you, Mayor, for being here and supporting the family. As you know, our family suffered a tremendous tragedy in the early morning of January 3rd, 2024. A mother and her 6 small children were trapped in a fire. And due to the heroic efforts of the St. Paul Fire Department, they were able to be pulled out of the fire. But unfortunately, due to the intense smoke inhalation, we have lost 3 of our precious 6 children. The remaining 3 are still in very critical condition, so we're praying for them. And the mother also. And please continue to pray for them. I want to thank you and say thanks to the St. Paul Fire Department and the medical staff that are taking care of our children and the mother at the hospital. I know that you put all your effort into helping them. I want to thank the community for your tremendous support. The outpour on social media, all the comments, all the prayers, we hear them and we see them. The family have set up a GoFundMe to support the family. The family has a long road ahead to recovery. And so a heartfelt thank you to everyone who have already donated and to all those who have sent prayers. The heartache, the pain, and the agony that we as a community feel cannot compare to what the father is going through. As he goes from one room to another, to hold his children, and to hear that this one's not going to make it, and to hear that we're going to have to pull the plug on this one. I was in the hospital last night, and the whole children's ward, every room was occupied by one of his child. And when I went, there were 2 of the children that have passed, but they have not taken them yet. And just to see them there is heart-wrenching. And I look at my nephew, and he's able to stand, and he's able to talk, and he smile at times. And I admire his strength because I don't know if I could do that. So I just want to thank everybody, and we're going to need your continued support. And we pray that the mother and the remaining children pull through so that he could start building his family again. We are also working on opening a trust account at a bank for those who would prefer not to donate through GoFundMe. And when that's set up, we will share that information with you. And in addition to that, we also have 2 contact persons here so that you can contact them in regards to anything. And their name is Tong Kaiva, which is, I'm sorry, right here. His number is 651-442-8952. Or you can reach also Dong Zhe, which is right here. His number is 763-257-3149. So if anybody has any wants any information or just want to contact the family, you can contact the family through these two gentlemen, okay? So I want to thank you all and thank you very much. And as far as funeral arrangements for the children, we have not even discussed that because we are still praying, hoping, and spending all our energy on those who are still remaining with us. As soon as we get those figured out, we will share with everybody the funeral arrangements for those who have passed, okay? And thank you. Any questions?
I was wondering if you could spell the names of the chief contact
Again?
members.
Oh,
You said them,
okay.
but I just spelled them if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yes.
The first one is Tong Kai Va, is Tong AI cancel? Okay, Tongai Vang, Vang. Again, his number is 651-442-8952. And then the second contact is Dong Zerva, Tong, and then it's Gervang. And his contact is 763-257-3149. Thank you.
Can you spell your own name?
My name? My name is Zong Ren, it's Yong, last name Vang.
Will you list the names of the 3 children who passed?
Their names are right here. It's
Would you mind pronouncing them though, just to make sure we don't get that in any way incorrect?
Dad, you wanna pronounce them? He has it written out in Hmong, so.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, thank you.
My oldest daughter's name is Xin Chia, and her twins is Chia Shi. And my second boy is Mo Cham Du.
And it's also spelled on the papers that are on the table. So thank you.
Is there any way folks can donate other than money to the family?
Yes, if you wanted to donate other than money, you can contact the two that I gave, and then they'll take information. Yeah.
Thank you.
So yes, we're in need of a lot of things.
Are all of the children at Children's Hospital?
Yeah. The regions, yeah.
Regis?
Yeah. Jalero Children's.
And the mother is still in region too?
Yes, the mother's there also.
Then we would like to have Director Dr. Brian to say a few words for closing.
Thank you.
Again, I'm Dr. Brian Xiong, the Program Director of Hmong 18 Council. It's a heartbroken for a new year. When the Hmong community, the 18 Council, and all the leaders and families, when we heard the news, it's heartbroken for everyone. When I talked to the family, and they were still at the hospital, and hearing them crying, it's heartbroken. I could not ever imagine myself being in Mr. Vang's shoes. And I would say he's the bravest father to go through all that. So we here as the Hmong community, let's come together, support Mr. Vang and his children at this time. If you can donate whatever you can, please do. He not only lost his children, his house, his hope. So let's come together and support his family. Thank you.